Hey y'all, Tanny Cooks here, and today I'm going to show you how to make an absolutely delicious meal completely in your Instant Pot in under 30 minutes. So let's get to cooking. We are making collard greens and smoked turkey legs in the Instant Pot in under 30 minutes. So first step, wash your collard greens, water and vinegar. I'm taking out my smoked turkey drumstick. This is a biggin. It is 1.63 pounds. It costs $5.19 a pound for a total of $8.46. I did buy this in August. It's now December, so I had it in my freezer. And I just let it thaw overnight, and now I'm just rinsing it under cool water. I drained my collard greens, and then I also have my drained drumstick. The seasonings we're using are the ones on your screen. Garlic powder, onion powder, poultry seasoning, black pepper, and complete seasoning. You can season your meat and greens to your liking. In my Instant Pot, I'm putting 2 cups of water. If you prefer to use low sodium chicken stock, you can certainly do that. But because I have this smoked meat, I didn't feel it was necessary. So I'm just using water and I'm adding the dry seasonings that I showed you. If you have bay leaves, a dried bay leaf, you can certainly put that in here with your drumstick. So you want to be sure your drumstick fits in your Instant Pot. I was cutting it close, but my lid did go all the way on, and I cleaned around the rim of my Instant Pot from the dry seasonings that settled there in the last step. So I was able to close my lid successfully, and then I turned the nodule to sealing, and then I'm setting my pressure cooker on high pressure, and I'm cooking the meat for 10 minutes. Now, you want to watch the whole video because this is not the complete cook time, but I turned the light off so you can see this is high pressure for 10 minutes. If you do low pressure, it's going to take longer, so make sure you have high pressure. It cooked. It finished, so I'm just hitting the cancel button on my Instant Pot. I changed the little slider. I need to find the name of this thing, but I'm changing it to venting to let all of the pressure vent out. And you'll see the little silver disc drop just now when all the pressure's out. So now it's safe to open the lid on your Instant Pot. And look at this, y'all. You can see the meat has pulled away from the bone. Now, this was only 10 minutes. Poultry is cooked when it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I know it's not cooked in 10 minutes, but I'm just curious how much did it cook? So I'm using my handy dandy meat thermometer. This isn't the best way to measure, of course, because the thermometer is in the hot pot, but I'm just trying to get a general idea of the temperature, and it was 150 degrees. So I'm adding my cleaned and dried off collard greens. This was 1 pound of shredded collard greens. I'm adding a capful of white vinegar because I like that added seasoning. I put my lid on and changed the slider thing to sealing. And now I am setting the Instant Pot to cook with the meat and the greens for 20 minutes. Greens can cook in 12 minutes, but I like mine more done. And the turkey needs 30 minutes total. So I let the Instant Pot vent, and I'm taking the lid off, and everything is completely cooked now. Just 30 minutes cook time. You can see the meat is cooked, and look at my greens, y'all. These greens are delicious, and they're highly flavored with all that seasoning that I added. Now, if you wanted your meat to cook longer, you certainly could to make it more fall off the bone, but it is fully cooked. It did reach 170 degrees for me, and I can see that I need to cut it up so that it is easier to eat with the greens and the meat. So I'm using a butter knife and fork, and I'm slicing it up. But look, there's these white pieces of cartilage in it. So I'm going to cut all of these out with my kitchen shears just so the eating process is easier. I can use my fork to pick up some of the greens and some of the meat. So I'm pulling off some of the meat, and I'm cutting it into big chunks with my kitchen shears just to make the eating process easier. I flipped the smoked turkey leg over so that I could cut a little hole in the other side just to be a place for me to set the collard greens on top that it could kind of fit in and not just all fall over. So now you can see one side of the turkey leg has the cut meat, and then the other side has the kind of hole that was going to hold up the collard greens and still show some of the drumsticks. So this is the final dish, y'all. This is Instant Pot collard greens stuffed in an Instant Pot cooked smoked turkey wing. It's so delicious and so easy to prepare. You definitely want to try this recipe if you like some good old soul food. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel and watch some of my others. Thank you.